2, and 3.
Excellent. So, just like last time, we're going to go around and find out what the players remember. We have got only 3 of the players with us this session, so don't worry, I have something very interesting planned for them all, as they all just so happen to have the green aura, which makes my job so much easier. Nicole, what does your character remember happened last session? Explain it in your own tale.
Well, we're still on the island. We still think we're in some kind of game or some kind of world thing. We kept going on the trail, and we found this portal thing with like lots of crystals, and we kept giving it sacrifices. And now I'm a bloated cat.
Yes.
I've got more HP, so that's nice.
Does everyone remember what Nicole looked like last session?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to get that image out of your head, from a cute little fluffy thing to a gigantic bloated monstrosity of boils and pus. And although you did feel like absolutely amazing, while you look like absolute hell.
Pixie Blue Whiskers still thinks she's hot.
Go on, Spider Lord. What does your character remember from your side of the tale?
I remember sacrificing, I remember arguing with the Monitor, and then fishing. I fished for a giant whale. I also remember bumping into this guy where everything died around him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also remember at one point I was going, I don't want to sacrifice anything more, I'm just going to throw a chaos bolt at this thing and bolted it. That's as far as I remember.
Alright, last one. What does your character remember of the detail?
So we moved away from the first monolith. Well, from the monolith actually, which was the only one that we saw until now. And once the midnight hit, we also got some new stuff, new effects happening to our characters. We stumbled upon a kind of cemetery of ships. We did a bit of investigation here and there, found something, depending on who was looking for. I think I did very poor investigation of the area. And then we ended up into these, let's say, hot spot on the map. This time there was no pillar, there was no monolith, there was this circle with tentacles, and yeah, basically we were able to sacrifice stuff into the pit, and I mean, we were able to survive barely, although we did actually sacrifice quite a lot into the pit. I also get some interesting traits from these, sacrificing the blood of a king whale, if I'm not mistaken.
A demigod whale, yes.
Yeah, the demigod whale, yes. And
he was the king and god of all the whales. So minor deity.
Yeah, so very, very important being was the blood of the very important being was sacrificed there. And then we left with a huge cliffhanger, because while we were resting, once we've survived the sacrificial circle, because I cannot sleep anymore, but I can just drink blood and be and be okay with it. I saw an eye open. I am not sure if you guys can either hear or see me, but I've been connected from everything. Let me just send a message, guys. I'm not sure if fine. Is it working on Twitch? I'm not sure, guys, if you can hear me or see me. I cannot see nor get anything. Just give me a moment if I can just out what's going on. Okie dokie, okay, I can connect now.
Went and fucked
Okay,
off about.
sorry.
Right,
Guys,
Here we go.
can you hear me?
Bravo.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry guys, I got disconnected basically from everything.
I wondered what happened.
So let me just check that, because it looks like my router just rebooted out of the
Basically,
blue.
your router had a poopy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. Let me just check if everything is back to normal. I can't see the stream, but it looks like everything is in place. We have just let me just check the webcam here. Yes.
Yeah, you look crystal clear.
Yeah.
I still can't see Twitch from my computer for some reasons, but yeah, I believe it's working. So sorry guys, I basically lost everything when well, I was still talking actually.
What point did we get to?
What? Perché non funziona più internet, Sofia? Mo' è ripartito tutto. Vabbè, mo non lo puoi fare, Sofia, mo c'ho da fare. So I was just talking. Well, after my summary, basically, I just stopped getting everything.
I've got to redo the voices and everything now.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Voices though. So
Yes.
is it on? Is it all working now?
Yeah, he says it's on. So, back to what we were doing. And I've got to redo it all. Basically, you obviously seen the eye blink and then turn back into the void. And then everyone with a green aura felt a voice inside their heads. The master summoned you. And will drag you literally through a reality portal from where you're standing. And if you're on roll d20, you will be able to see the page of where you landed.
Oh, wait, I'm on the 20, but I can see just a white.
Let me try moving you around, see if that
rolled a 10.
that work.
No, it's still white on the roll 20.
Huzzah. Everyone else can see it, can they?
Yeah, I can see a monstrous creature.
Yeah. Do you want to exit roll 20 and come back onto it so you can see?
Yeah, probably.
Whoever had the black aura, as I said, you literally got called and you are being summoned champion.
I just going to be the champion.
But they're just that you're being summoned for whatever reason. Maybe because they think it's funny.
My question is, why is Josh getting to be the champion?
Because he's black. As bad as it sounds, because entirely that reason. Didn't say it was his champion, but hey.
We know, Lancelot, we know.
We're just waiting for Frederica to just rejoin.
It's very slow. I'm not sure what's going on. So launch game. Let's see.
Am I still small size?
I mean, you're normal size now. If you were normal, you'd have been huge. And if you'd been huge, you'd been gigantic.
So should I just put normal size?
Yeah, you're normal sized. You're actually one of the biggest. Well, you're not really a cat anymore, but you are now the equivalent of the biggest cat in the world.
I put normal size cat on my character sheet. Normal.
No, human sized cat.
Normal.
It's probably even freakier. Yeah.
I really don't understand what's going on with Road 20.
Let me see if I can. If I exit the game and then relaunch it, I wonder if that does it.
Shall I exit as well?
Yeah, we'll just exit and then come back into it.
For some reasons, I think there is something not not working properly in the in loading everything, because it seems everything is very, very slow. I'm not sure what is going on. I mean, it's never like this. And I feel that's more related. It's more related to my connection for some reasons.
Yeah. If needed, I'll just take a picture of it for you and put it on Discord, just to give you an idea of what's going on. You shouldn't move from this one screen anyway, because it's a limited session. Okay, that's that. On Discord. Right, on Discord.
Again, loading.
There we go.
Okay, I'm in, but I still see just white.
Just go on your Discord and you'll see what we're seeing. As I said, you'll only be on this one screen for today anyway, so.
Okay. I mean, it's loading.
So no fight scene today.
Oh
no,
wait.
that had been planned, but obviously there's only 3 of you, so.
Wait, because I can see like a beast.
Yes. A gigantic plagued monstrosity miles high. You are tiny, tiny, tiny little ants equivalent literally next to it. The only one that really looks at place is Nicole's character, because she's very plaguey as well. But the entire area is filled of disgusting pus, smells, disease. However, all the creatures in it seem to not just be living in it, they seem to be thriving. It's absolutely full of life, if you want to call this life.
Is there anything with 8 legs? Then it's definitely life.
Oh yeah, there's 8-legged things around occasionally.
I'm staying here.
With gigantic boiled things on their backs, and sickly webs.
Oh, I'm staying here. I don't know about you guys.
So yeah, your reactions to this monster. Nicole doesn't really care.
Pixie Blue Whiskers has seen many things in the past few days, so she's not surprised, really.
I'm just gonna be excited about all the 8 legs everywhere and just start chasing them.
Sorry, a little Aurora the kitty has joined us, and her nose is being rubbed, and she's making weird sounds. So if you hear that in the background, don't be surprised.
So yeah, Frederica, what do you do when you see this giant monster in front of you?
I was actually very tempted to do kind of an Arcana check, just to try and understand what is this monstrosity that I find in front of me. If it is more like a like an entity from the probably definitely not not a celestial being, but more like if it is like a demon, a fiend, or the type of the thing.
Sure, roll a dice.
So it's Arcana, so 10. Well, actually, yeah, I didn't say that earlier. So yeah, it's a 10.
A 10 overall, yeah?
Yep.
Well, you can basically sense the same magic from this thing was coming out of the sacrificial circle when it was on the green.
Okay.
However, this thing, you can also tell, isn't the overall master. It is just a puppet. A little minion.
Oh,
Wow.
God,
Yes,
that's
this
a minion?
gigantic monster that's higher than skyscrapers and makes you all look like ants is considered a puppet. A servant to whatever it is it serves.
Can I attempt to communicate with him?
Of course you can.
Do I need to roll anything or just start talking?
Talk. Yeah, you can talk.
Do you know how we got here?
The master called for you, champion and servants.
Okay.
He is very specific, isn't he?
Would you know how we could get out of here and go home?
Of course. You must prove yourselves, just like on the island. Prove yourselves worthy of his attention.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
How do we prove ourselves?
Yeah, exactly.
What do we need to do?
That's part of the trial. You must decide what best would please him. And once you have pleased him, he may decide to release you from here or not. It does not really matter in the grand scheme.
Can I sing him a song?
Of course you can sing him a song.
I'm going to roll performance then. I'm going to sing him the Ballad of Pixie Blue Whiskers and see if that pleases him. This is where I get a really rubbish roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Did you really just get in that 20?
I did.
Okay.
You can
Pixie Blue Whiskers starts singing her usual song, and as she does, you hear little nurgling things dancing around, these little blobs of, well, do you think they were once humans? Maybe, in a very, very long time ago. They also join in the singing, and the plants join in the singing, and the ground joins in the singing, that's even weirder.
I'm like playing my little guitar thing as well.
And if even the big thing starts singing along, everyone's having a wonderful time. And after your song, the big thing goes, yes, that pleased the monster very much. He shall grant you a good blessing. Nicole, roll a D100.
Can I ask for a magical instrument?
Oh, yes, you can. You can add. Yes, you can add. You can ask for something specific and see if the Lord Almighty will give it you.
Which one am I? 100.
Yep.
I got 64.
64. Let's have a look.
I'm not even kidding. 'Cause I'm sitting right next to you. So
It's on the it's on a good table.
You should have 20. It wasn't even like.
Nicole, you play guitar, don't you?
Yes.
So you will get a wondrous guitar, a mighty guitar, a guitar literally made from the flesh of other mortals. That strings are their heartstrings, and when you click it, they sing lovely lullabies, followed by screams of pain.
Oh.
Okay. What, does it give any?
Oh yes, it gives it back. Yeah. Okay. So you can use it as a ranged weapon.
So magical guitar, black brackets, magical. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a 1d20 damage with special effects on if you roll a 1 or a 20.
Okay, so with special.
Something special happens on a roll of 1 and 20 or a 20.
1 or 20.
you also are naturally now terrifying. Because you are literally carrying, well, the equivalent of if you combined 2 or 3 mortals, took off their skin and wrapped them around and turned them into an instrument.
What?
So does that mean they have to roll a wisdom or whatever?
Oh yeah, wisdom save. If they literally shit themselves and just run at the sight of you.
Okay, naturally.
There is also one other little perk for this little device.
Of course, I'm not surprised.
Okay, once per day, you must roll a D100.
Okay.
And the guitar will literally put out whatever disease you roll for. So as you're carrying it around, you will slowly spread diseases everywhere. And it may be something as simple as a common cold to the bubonic plague or worse. Yes, the cold is actually the cause of COVID-19.
It causes the plague. Wait, once per day, roll for disease.
Yes, roll for disease basically on a D100. And that goes off, off my disease table.
I have a question. Does that basically mean I became the pestilence of one of the 4 horsemen?
Practically, yes.
Basically.
So yes, everyone has seen Nicole get this really scary, but if you do an Arcana check, you can tell heavily powerful device.
Remind me not to mess with you.
Pixie Blue Whiskers. Can I? I'm gonna thank the great deity, and then ask if there is any assistance that he requires in the mortal. Well, I'm Pixie's guessing the mortal plane where he took us from.
But of course, that is why you are here in the first place.
Good. Let's spread some disease.
Right. What are the rest of you 3 doing? Well, she's currently becoming scarier and scarier every session.
Can I request from the big guy?
Can someone send the D20 link on the chat? Facebook?
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it, so...
You should just be able to get.
Can you just copy the web address and send it? Or...
I am not sure how to actually... here it is. So.
It should be like a share button.
Yeah, I've got a share link. Right, I'm just going to put on the Facebook chat. Give me a second.
Yeah. Awesome.
While you all decide what the hell you are doing, because scary.
I mean, in my defense, I did what a bard does, and I sing in these situations.
There you go.
Or I'm a cat bard.
There you go, Josh. Can I make a deal with the big towering guy?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a pet spider if I kill things in his name?
Perhaps. It depends what you kill in my master's name. Or you can kill in my name and become my servant instead.
Would I get a pet spider?
Perhaps.
I love how he doesn't ask if his master's gonna get angry.
As long as I get my pet spider, I'm good. I'll literally as long as I get a pet giant spider, I will literally agree to anything.
So, are you going to practically sell your soul to this thing?
If I get a pet spider, yes.
For a pet spider.
A big
Roll
big,
a d20 persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, I got a good one on that. 19.
Ooh. So, have you got the stats for a giant spider in your D&D book?
I don't. Oh god. Let me check in my.
If not,
Awesome.
I can provide them for you by next session. When I roll your pet.
I
I
think
will have it.
I think I have them here. Giant spider.
It should
I can
I
take
know
a
it's in
picture.
I know it's in the Monolith manual because I've used it previously.
it should be on.
I should have it on a
you can
D&D
type
app.
it into Google, shouldn't it? It should give you the.
Yeah, or you could just Google it. I'm sure one will come up.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Awesome. So there are going to be some slight differences with this thing.
Okay.
For starters, double its health.
Double its health. Okay.
Secondly, it gets poison attacks for double damage.
Yes.
And finally, every day you must roll a D100, and it will generate a random disease that will spread.
Thank you, sir.
Everyone also notices his colour changes
Oh,
from
yes.
bright green to a darker green.
Okay, I like this spider. I would call him Harold.
You also see, remember that mark that was on Nicole's chest?
Yeah.
He also took one of them,
Ooh.
as he has
So-
now bounded himself to this creature.
Spider. Double health. Was it venom attack or was it poison attack?
Poison.
Attack and changes colour.
You're no longer bright green, you are darker green.
Okay. What, my colour is it?
Oh yeah, your actual colours now, instead of bright green, you are now darker green.
Green.
And you've also got a symbol on your chest as you've devoted yourself to a different master.
Yeah, and
I also need you to roll another d20 to see how your old master is going to react to the fact that you've switched allegiances.
it now has a master. So I'm just doing my notes. Cool. Yay!
Yep. And then roll another d20 because we're going to see how your master, if they
Just-
appreciate.
Just a D20.
Yeah, just a d20 straight, no modifiers.
18.
Oh yeah, he's fine. I mean, technically, this thing serves him anyway. So really, all you've done is you've just instead of literally answering to the big boss, you're answering to one of the mini bosses.
Fine. I still got my pet
I mean,
spider.
you can-
I'm good.
Big boss can still boss you around if he wants. I mean, if you want to give yourself a demotion, that's fair enough. I don't give a shit.
That's fine.
Right, Frederico,
Yep. So
you're
I
going.
mean, these.
You've just seen this happen as well. So
Yeah. Okay. So this entity, at least by looking at it, it definitely does not feel. I mean, it definitely feels evil, right?
it depends. It feels evil, but at the same time, if you use a alignment on it to determine it, it's both. It can act in very good. It can be very good and beneficial, or it can be absolute horrendous and evil.
Okay. So first of all, I start kneeling, but I don't see and don't say anything because I kneel to try and commune with my angelic guide to ask for guidance on this. Do I get any response?
Yes, the angelic guide is screaming.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, I have the I think about this a strategy in my mind. So for the moment, now that I knelt, I declare my allegiance to the entity in front of me and to his master.
Are you the black aura one or are you green aura?
I'm
Just so I
green.
can just...
I'm green.
Oh, yeah, all good. So, you get down one knee and proclaim your loyalty. The creature, you think, smiles. It's kind of hard to tell with it being so gigantic and,
Gooey.
Gooey. But you think it's smiling. Good. And what would you desire if you could have it?
Ah. I don't desire anything.
A selfless cultist. Mm-hmm. Very, very rare. But all creatures desire something deep down. What is yours?
I just want to get rid of all my enemies.
Oh, you wish to make them suffer, is that it?
And cleanse the world from them.
Oh, that is interesting. We may be able to assist in that desire. If you proved yourself worthy, that is.
How can I do that? My lord.
The creature picks up a... Well, you're not really sure. It's like a glass, like, with a potion inside. It's as big as him. But as he places it further towards you, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until finally it's one you yourself can actually handle. It's got a green bubbling liquid inside it. Drink. Accept the master's gift. And proclaim your soul in his service.
So I got a drinkable...
Yep, you've got a bottle. You don't have to drink it. If you don't want to, you could just keep it. For whatever reason in the future, but... Oh, you can drink it.
Me, I want to drink it just to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll try.
Okay, roll a D100.
Seven, 76.
76. Nice. And roll a D20.
A pure one without the modifiers, right?
Yeah, it's just straight, yeah.
8.
Ooh. So 8 and 76.
Is it something that I can assist with?
No, this is his thing. So just bring it up. You drink the potion, and as you do, your armor and skin become one. It gets enlarged, you get more powerful. You feel your armor increasing in intensity. What's your AC at the moment?
18.
Ooh, shit, you're gonna get... It goes to 22 AC.
Ooh, wow.
So, anyone who sees him sees that his actual armor metal is also changing and is becoming thicker, but also more fleshy. At first glance, it looks like it's quite brittle, but you could basically feel that while it looks like just normal bloated skin, if an arrow or something tried to penetrate it, it would really struggle. Like, it would barely get through the first layer of fat and wouldn't even really harm you. Your second thing, because it's a soup potion, roll a d20 again. As I imagine you're drinking the rest of this potion.
Yeah, it's 13. 1, 3.
13, awesome, and then roll a d100.
9. 99.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. 99. So, you feel your stomach bubble as it literally rips open into revealing a monstrous mouth that roars in triumph. So, you get a bite attack as standard. It is another D20 damage with special effects again on 1 or 20.
Sorry, how does that work? Sorry?
So you roll 1d20 damage.
1d20 damage?
Yep. And then
Wow.
plus your strength. If you roll a 1 or a 20, like Nicole, you get a special bonus occur.
Okay.
And there's 2 other effects. So every time you heal 1 health point, that's every health point you heal, a small little blobby creature will emerge from the mouth and will assist you in whatever you're doing, probably fighting at that point.
Here's what a hell of a crew.
Every time you take damage, if you have any of these creatures out, they can take the damage for you. As they will literally jump in the way. Like, really eager interns.
So we got Pestilence and then we got Overlord over here.
Okay, that's you sorted. So, that just leaves Black. So, Black is a champion of the Void. So, a different deity entirely. But he will be tempted by this great thing to switch allegiances. He does, however, feel that if he does so, his old master will be very angry. If he refuses, his old master will grant him a boon. However, the guy in front of him won't be very happy.
Okay.
You choose if you desire greater gifts. Switch to our allegiance. Or suffer.
We have dental.
Yeah, they just forget to mention the dental is a little blobby creature that goes in your sat mouth and cleans it for you and goes da 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 da.
You get pets.
So yeah, you have a choice now if you wish, before we go further, to switch allegiances or stick with the one you currently have. Josh?
That is hard. I think I'll stay with this allegiance.
So, you refuse the creature's offer, and you feel whatever master you are meant to be or attached to at the moment is very pleased with your display of loyalty. Obviously, the creature in front of you, a shame. You could have been so much greater. You could have been eternal. Now we will see which is better. So, because you say allegiance, you feel yourself being empowered by your patron, I guess is the best way to put it. So, if you want to roll a d20 and a d100, and I'll get you what you get from your little act of loyalty.
Yep. Right. So I rolled natural 20.
He really loved this. The ultimate FU while standing in one of his rivals' realms, literally giving a middle finger while facing imminent destruction. I like this guy. Yeah, and what did you get on a D100?
64.
Right. 64. Is your character magical or not? Remind me.
I think he is.
He is a cleric, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a cleric. So, yeah, it should be.
Okay, so your deity brings and seems to be absolutely amazed with your loyalty to him, despite never actually meeting the bugger. You know, but hey, you know, you got all of these people who just blindly follow loyalty and reward them. You feel yourself being empowered by a darker force, a voidal force. The very shadows come to you now. So, you know how you had that ability to, you can basically disintegrate and basically turn to atoms whatever you touch with your bare hand?
Disintegrate everything.
So, you get a refinement of this. So you can have, you know, the occasional wank and stuff. Instead, you see a scythe emerge from your hand.
What?
Giving off the very, you know, death kind of aspect. You know, it's got a big skull on the top. It's constantly leaking shadow. As you swish it, it leaves a dark aura behind it. So this is another D20 weapon attack. Just like the other two. Because these are major boons. So it has a similar effect where if you hit something with it, and they haven't got anything to protect against it, yeah, they basically age to infinity in front of your very eyes.
So Josh is basically death of the four horsemen.
Wow.
I'm not done yet because with a special effect, obviously, if you roll a 1 or a 20, and the final effect, every time you do this, whatever you've just scythed comes back to life on your side as, well, basically your minion.
That's awesome.
So,
Wow.
yes, that is what a natural 20 will get you. On the, like, that is on the top table.
My fishing rod.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Do you realise what you can literally fish for krakens?
Yeah, true.
Oh, I'm in the middle of a big sea battle. I wonder what will turn the tide in my favour. Oh, a kraken has appeared. Ah.
Can we cause chaos now when I want to destroy things?
So, after your proven loyalties, he has a test for you all. A final test. Even for the black. Because, you know, he may be a rival, but they have rules of engagement. And the black, whatever it is, his patron seems to be interested in also trialing out his newest, basically his newest toy. They open another rift, and on the other side you see a beautiful village.
Oh,
Oh god.
Claim the village in our name.
you got it, boss. Pixie joke.
You also hear separately in all your heads that this isn't a team event. This is entirely a who can do the best. So you're all against each other because
What's
you know
what?
there's no such thing as true teamwork. You're all playing for the same rewards.
So, do we have to kill people, or do we have to...
He's not going to tell you. He just simply said claim the village in your deity's name, basically. So it's up to you to prove you have. All right, Pixie legged it. He's first through.
Yeah, I'm joining.
Yeah,
I'm joined.
sure. So, yeah, on the other side is a lovely, idyllic village. You know, about middle size, on near the ocean. There's children around, people farming.
Don't get me started on children.
You get even there's a church, obviously the noble's house, a few little militia and palisade wall. Obviously the guards see you exiting the giant portal that's literally like I'd say about 1,000 meters away.
Okay.
And, well, the moment you guys step out, the very ground beneath you starts becoming plagued and diseased. Except in Death's case, where it just dies. Because he still has the effect on his feet.
Nice.
Can we see if there's in this village, if there's like a bigger house, which could be the house,
Yes.
or the place where the lord is?
Yes, there's very clearly a noble's house.
Um,
There's a church. You've got obviously markets, docks. It's a your bog standard town.
Connor,
I don't know about you.
You go first.
Sorry, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna put babies on spikes.
No, I was. Let's ask our deity god person to display a scoreboard.
No scoreboard appears.
Can I?
No, because the portal's closing behind you.
Can I ask him? Can I ask him for the scoreboard?
Roll a dice.
I wanna a scoreboard, because then that will make it even more fun. No,
Nope.
I don't get no scoreboard.
No scoreboard.
I forgot to ask, what language does my spider speak?
Arachnid.
Okay. I didn't know if it would be Pacific language or like primordial or whatever.
No, it's arachnid. It's a spider. It's just been heavily mutated.
Okay, I'm just gonna figure out how to speak with him then.
Yep, it just currently follows you going.
Wait a minute.
Can I
Now, why can't
play
speak with him?
everybody an inspirational song, a bardic song?
Sure, roll another song. These never go badly, so yeah.
So it just says a bardic inspiration for a D8. Yeah.
Yep.
So do I roll a D20 or?
Yep, roll D20 for.
Yep.
So everybody is inspired as she starts stroking her chords on her new guitar. Obviously, you hear absolutely angelic music. Those of you with the green aura, Black, you hear literally people screaming in utter agony and begging for the sweet release of death.
So you get plus
Wow.
5 to.
I like this.
Very good.
Right, go death
Five
itself.
number. Plus 5 to rolls,
Yep.
basically.
So yeah, the village is in front of you.
Let's go put some chaos.
Let's go kill the babies.
To the orphanage.
I like the way this one thinks. Kill the innocents.
Can
They
I
put
So-
babies on spikes.
just start jumping?
For the kill the town aspect. So there's many ways my past parties have dealt with this, and it's always, but usually 90% of the time it's always stabby.
The children.
Basically.
Play the song.
So yes, as you got, I imagine everyone's charging.
Yes.
I ignore basically everyone, and I march
Yep.
towards the lord's house.
Yep. So you start heading slightly to the east towards the Lord's house on
Yeah.
the hill.
Straight there. I don't care about anything else around me. I go straight to the lord's house.
Excellent. Where are you going, Nicole? You got the village. You got the Lord's house.
I'm going to go for the church and desecrate the church.
So Nicole's going to go
In
to the
the
village.
name of our deity, yeah. And I go read some church. I'm doing a Viking cat.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what they get for stealing stones at
What are
stone.
you doing?
Wait, who?
Death. I'm calling him Death because he basically is the Grim Reaper at this point.
Okay.
I am running towards the orphanage.
The where? The village.
Village.
Yeah, okay. You begin running as well towards the village, and with every step, you obviously basically could kill the earth underneath you. And Spider.
I'm gonna go where babies are born.
So, village.
He specifically
Or-
points that
Or, there's a cabbage patch over there, and you once heard that your mum told you that babies come from cabbage patches,
No.
the cabbages.
Burn the cabbages, yeah.
There's that one. What was it?
I'm basically doing what Death is doing. I'm gonna find an orphanage.
Okay, so We'll do Federico first because he's obviously the only one going towards the noble's house.
Just say from the airbender, no, my cabbages. That guy, that's gonna be that guy. My cabbage.
So, Federico, you're
Yes.
the only one going to the noble's house.
Yes.
So yeah, you start walking towards it. As you approach, it's a giant ass manor basically. With there's 2 armored knights basically outside. They see you coming towards them. This big, monstrous, bloaty thing with a giant mouse where his stomach should be.
Eat them.
And they immediately draw their halberds and go, "Halt! Foul creature!"
I love how they halted as well. Like they didn't immediately.
I put my hands in front of them like this, and I say, I want to talk with your lord, and no one will get injured.
The 2 knights kind of just look at each other, didn't really think they would actually get a response, and were more preparing to actually attack. Roll a persuasion.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
intimidation.
I was doing
Whichever one you
exactly
want.
this. 18 persuasion.
Okay. Well, the guards don't really want to fight you, so they call up for the Lord. At one of the top windows, the Lord doesn't really want to come down, so he peeks out with a few crossbowmen. "What do you want, monster? Why do you trouble me on this beautiful day? I am busy whoring and drinking and doing noble shit."
This town is now mine. Comply.
No, this town is mine. By the glory of King Heldenhammer, I have claimed this land. By the way, if you roll any history, you have absolutely no idea who the hell he's talking about. You'd never heard of the king. The only kings you know are basically the Emperor of the Empire, and the Union doesn't have a king.
Okay.
So you have zero idea who the hell he's talking about.
Last warning. This town is now mine.
Archers! Out of the windows come multiple crossbowmen who point their weapons at you. From the main doors come several more soldiers.
How many in
Do
total?
your work, foul creature!
How many people are we talking in total, the Mentagor?
I'd say about 30 in total.
13.
Oh, it's fine. Only 30.
So the first knight comes toward you, raises his halberd, and it doesn't, like, he doesn't even have to roll it, it does nothing. It literally breaks in half upon hitting you. The crossbowmen also fire, and yet again do nothing. Your go.
You probably see that it's not working, right? Please, kneel.
Intimidation? Persuasion?
Yep. I'll... Yeah, I mean, I cannot do anything right now. So it's 6 plus 8, so 14. It? Yes.
One of the crossbowmen goes, "Fuck this," and just pegs it. The others are a bit more disciplined than this guy and keep firing at you and trying to stab you. But literally, they can't actually get through your AC, so...
Okay, the one that tried to insult me.
Yep.
Okay. I'll Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah. 21.
Yep.
So it's 13 plus 8 for the first beam,
Yep.
and damage is a d10 plus 5. So it's 4. So 9 damage on the first beam, and I have a second beam. Second beam is 19.
Yep.
And the damage is 6 plus 5, 11. So it's in total 20 damage.
So, the first shot actually kills him as you blast a hole through his chest. The second shot just takes off his head.
Just for
Yeah, just for extra effect.
yeah, nice.
Yep, they will continue to try stabby and shooty, do absolutely nothing still. Another one runs away because he's scared and like, I don't think we can actually beat this guy. I'm out of here. I'm joining Bob.
So I'll start mumbling some words, which basically are my guidance cantrip, while I try to intimidate again the Lord. And this time I'll tell him that if he's not complying with my requests, what happened to his guard is going soon to happen to him. So I run the intimidation first, which is 10 plus 8, so it's 18 plus 1d4 for guidance, so it's 19 in total.
The noble is utterly shitting himself, as literally his men are unable to harm you. Hold him off! And he legs it.
What
he's running. The noble is currently running away.
Okay, so I'll. How far is he?
Kind of thinking, screw this, and most of them are running away. You get the occasional brave one that's completely, I am resolute. I am the ultimate defender. I have been tasked by my lord to kill you. But most of them aren't stupid, and they're either running or just backing off, just trying to, not get killed.
How far is he from him, the Lord?
Oh, he's in shootable range. You can kill him.
Shootable range? No, I'll first of all I start laughing. Ha 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 ha. Then I cast Misty Step.
Your stomach also laughs.
Yeah, I cast Misty Step, and I teleport in front of him, and I attack with the bite.
Sure.
So, in terms of the attacks, I use my charisma to hit with the melee weapon because I'm a Hexblade warlock.
It'd be the exact same, yeah.
Okay. So it's 19 plus 8. So it's 27-ish to hit.
He's definitely going to hit. He's going into the mouth.
Okay, well, the damage from the mouth is not that much, though. It's 5 plus 8, so 13.
The noble is being eaten by your stomach.
Okay. Instead of consuming him, just to scare him,
You've got literally no control over the stomach once it's got something. It's literally just munching away and turning me into bile, basically, to be devoured.
Can I get something, to prove that it was him?
You grab his arm with his ring on his hand.
Okay.
As you just pull it out, yours come down. You're like, okay, that works.
Okay.
Yeah. Wave his little arm.
Cool. And now I just get out from the balcony or the place where he was just leaning towards me, and I present the hand with the ring to everyone. And I'm expecting them to kneel to their new master.
Yeah, most of them kneel in fear, the rest run.
So those that stay, I would just how to say? I'm glad that they stayed. I nominate them my personal honor guard, and I ask them to go into the town and mention to everyone that there's a new town. There's a new lord in town, and that they should not oppose any resistance.
Okay,
the town
switching over to the
ours.
town view. We'll switch over to town since they're going to go there next anyway.
Yep.
So, Death, Nicole, and Spider.
Well, I'm going to the church, aren't I?
Yes, but first we've got to get through the Palisade Gate, where as you approach, you see two militiamen with the equipment, basically with spears, just standing outside, minding their own business, really. And as you approach, they spot alarm! Alarm!
How many times can I use the guitar, or is it just like a weapon?
It's your usual instrument.
Are they Do they need to roll a wisdom?
Yes.
Because I'm terrified.
Yep.
Roll for them.
Yeah, let's roll.
See if they even,
So they got a natural 1.
I just got my guitar.
You just show them your guitar, and both of them begin crying like little babies, begging for their lives and offering to service you forever.
Can I offer them to the Dark Lord?
You can indeed offer sacrifices to your Dark Lord. What do you want to do? Just kill them? Or do you want to keep them as slaves, or...?
I want to mark them as enslaved minions to... Because I'm hoping to gather up as many of them as possible and present it to the...
Oh. We have 2 different tactics so far. One's literally just, I'm going to take over from the other lord and try and just do it that way.
I mean,
One's, I have more people... Huh? No, the portal was gone.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to enslave them for now and have them follow me.
Sure, so, yeah, you have basically got 2 of them who are scared shitless and will just do whatever you say because they're really scared of you and don't really want to end up as your guitar.
And then I'm just going to keep heading towards the church.
Sure. Spider!
Spider. Right. First, can I learn comprehend languages to speak to the spider? I already know it. I just need to cast it.
Okay, yep, it's fine. You understand arachnid.
Okay. So I can now speak to him for about an hour. I will tell the spider to climb up the walls and start killing the guards.
Yes. Kill. Flesh. And he starts crawling up the walls, and you start hearing screaming as he is munching through the guards.
Awesome. Are the gates open or are they closed?
They're closed at the moment, but the 2 guards that are currently basically kneeling and praying in front of Pixie. Yeah, they've got the key.
Yeah, I'll throw my spear at one. My trident,
You
even.
can open the gate. Open the gate, I'm going to go.
Did you say you want to throw your spear at them, yeah?
My trident, yes.
Okay, yep. So you throw a trident and it impales one of them. One of your slaves is now dead. This isn't you were told this wasn't a team event.
Exactly.
Everyone's for themselves, so if backstabbing is perfectly acceptable and might be liked.
Okay.
So yeah, you threw your trident into one of them. He's dead.
Okay, I'll re-pick up my trident and check for him for a key.
He has a key.
I'm gonna oppose grapple.
Oh. So as you're going down to get the key, Pixie grapples you.
I have to roll.
Or attempts to.
Is it a
It's opposing strength checks.
strength?
Using strength checks.
Well, if you roll a d20, strength.
I got
Modifiers.
15.
Cool.
11.
So, what was once the tiny little kitten is now wrestled and grappled you. Okay, you have him grappled.
And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna persuade you to back off, basically. And
Go on.
yeah.
Persuade him.
So I'm
Yeah.
basically gonna whack you on the head with the key and say, "Don't you touch my servants and don't get in my way, and I won't get in yours." And because you're a friendly creature towards me, I've got advantage on persuasion.
Oh no, it's not a roll because it's a player character, so you've got to literally persuade him.
Oh, so I don't have to do a roll.
No, you've literally just got to persuade him here and now because he's a player character.
We will see, but if it comes that I have to kill you, I will kill you.
Way, and then I'm gonna run off with the key and my minion.
Okay, you run off with your key
And I'm going towards the church, basically.
Yeah, you go from the gate and go towards the church. The town is currently screaming because, well, a giant spider is currently eating everybody.
And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the key and then I'm going to throw it in his direction.
Okay, yeah. Right, Deafy boy, while this is going on, what are you doing?
I'll take it the gate's now open.
Oh, yeah.
I'm running straight towards the orphanage.
Okay, Death goes towards the orphanage. Outside is Mother Teresa. Why not? Outside with a cross. The power of the Lord compels you. And it does nothing.
Take the cross and shove it up her.
I can't, because it'll disintegrate instantly. I touch it.
Oh.
No, remember, it's only your feet that do that now. You've got the scythe, because it channels it.
You should do a kung fu kick at her and disintegrate her. That would be epic, though.
That's what about it. I'll drop kicker.
Okay, you roll to attack. Rolls a hit.
Not yet. Doing it now. I got a 19.
Yep,
Wow.
that definitely hits. Yep. And you hit her with your... Well, you just hit her with your foot, didn't you? So yeah. Right, you basically drop kick Mother Teresa. And right before your eyes, you see her age 1,000,000 years. Her skin becomes dust, her dust becomes atoms, and her atoms just blow into the wind. And all you're left with is literally nothing in front of you.
I pick up the ash if there is any and just dance in it. Like throw it up in the sky like it's raining, just dance in it with a massive like laugh. Just like laugh.
So we have literally Death just dancing in ashes, going la 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 la. I am Death.
I do have a question. Will he now get a note with a black hand on it saying "We know"?
It won't be from the Black Hand. It's going to be from something a bit bigger.
So, Nicole, you're the next one that was running in. So, what was your?
Well, I was going in the church, wasn't I?
Yes,
Mine's
Nicole.
mine's very simple. I'm going to use the Terrify thing to try to persuade them to convert to and basically desecrate the church in the.
Sure, give it a go.
Yeah, basically desecrate whatever they're worshipping and rebuild it to worship the
Yep, give it a go.
deity thingy. Before that, I'm gonna cast on myself. Actually, no, I don't need it. No, okay, I'm just gonna try and well, what would it be? Just a persuade?
Intimidate, because you're scaring the shit out of them to do it.
Intimidation, but I'm just thinking if there's anything I can add to it. No, okay, no, that's fine. So, yeah, proficiency in charisma. So I got 18 in total.
Yep, okay, so Nicole, as you basically do your proclamation, the townsfolk huddle in fear and are basically coming to the conclusion that yes, they should totally do this because they have just seen a guy Mother Teresa get disintegrated, a giant spider munching on any guard that will come near it, and you've got your scary ass guitar.
And
however, as you do this,
I'm gonna summon
the church doors open.
Oh my God, cleric.
And out comes a man wielding a hammer, wearing full plate armor. You can tell the hammer is magical. He points the hammer towards you, and a fireball erupts out of it, consuming you and the traitorous villagers. Nicole, roll a dex.
Divine consuming. How big
Well,
is
the
that?
villagers are fucked. It's just how badly you're going to get hurt by this, because this is a fireball.
So a dex save.
Alright, I'm giving it up.
Let me just have a look.
D&D fireball. So you got to do a dex, see if you take full or half damage.
Yeah.
I've got it. So, I mean, I didn't roll it. I got 8 in total for dex. Because I suppose.
Nope. So you take full damage.
I wasn't really expecting.
As you are taking.
For D10, the fireball.
8d6 fire damage.
86!
Oh.
What?
On a failed save or half on a successful one.
Oh, I'm gonna love killing.
Nicole, you're taking 34 damage. as the fireball, everyone can see this, even from your manor. As you look out upon your new land, you see a fireball erupt in the middle of the town and consume half of your people.
I'll start. I mean, looking. If I see these, I definitely start moving towards that direction.
Yep. I was assuming you were going to do that. Yep. Spider and Death, you've just seen Nicole get mini nuked.
I'm still
She looks very toasty.
I've got a plan.
Am I still in combat with him?
Oh yeah, you're still in combat, but these guys get a reaction. Because he got a reaction.
Oh, okay. No,
Because you got the equivalent of ambush, so.
I'm just thinking.
So basically, so is it my turn now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I run to Nicole or Pixie Blue? Is it?
Yes.
Yes, Pixie Blue Whiskers.
Pixie Blue Whiskers, and I will cast around her and me Wall of Water as my trait, my race ability.
Sure.
We kill him. We get to split the loot.
But basically, what Wall of Water does, it basically cuts the fire damage in half.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So basically, I'm protecting her and me, and then can I cast a Chaos Bolt on him?
You can.
Kill him, destroy him. I don't like that guy.
Okay, let's see. So, damage type is poison. It was 17 to hit. Yeah, 17 to hit. The poison type was damage, and damage itself was 11. I think.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you fire a chaos bolt towards this mysterious figure. You see an amulet glow around his neck, and an energetic shield of angelic light seems to deflect your bolt entirely. Death! Death's turn.
Is this guy now dead, or is he still alive?
Who is?
The person that, cast firebolt from the hammer.
Oh yeah, he's still there. Yep, he's still around. Basically a shield came around him when he got hit by the chaos bolt.
How far away is he from me?
You can run to him in combat. Because you charged him with all the rest of them, so.
I am going to cast Infestation.
Ooh, go ahead.
I don't like him.
What spell level is it?
It is. Check now.
So is everyone within my Wall of Water now?
Except for Death and Warlock.
Okay.
He's running towards you, man.
If you guys get in, you'll take half damage from the fire attacks.
It is a.
What spell level are you using, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I think
Death, sorry.
Infestation is a. Oh man.
You try to find it on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Go to the abilities tab and go to spells. On your character, that is.
Okay.
Got it?
Guys, look! I got company.
Where?
Come on, Kiki. Come on, Kiki. You no, don't be like this. She's the cat that does not love us.
There you go, that's
It is mine.
Always like that.
Oh,
There's Mr. John, who's been noisy all day. He's the bard.
He is the bard cat. He's quite literally a bard cat.
Cool. Oh, everyone's got cats. Yeah, everyone who plays D&D has cats, of course. So, Death. What was the spell level?
I think it's a 2.
Okay, you cast Infestation, and you see all these creepy-crawlies, buggies, and stuff go towards him. He raises his arm, and a sphere comes in the middle of his palm, and he's counterspelled it.
Ooh.
How many has this bastard got?
You don't know.
I think we're gonna.
Whose turn is it?
It will be Warlock's as he just entered the village.
So before I get there, I cast on myself Armor of Agathis, which gives me 5 temporary hit points. Oh, so level 1. I cast it as level 1.
Bravo. Just saying, if you get within my wall of water, you'll take half damage from fire. Bravo.
Yes.
Yeah, if you get within my wall of water I've cast, we'll all take half damage from from fire attacks.
Okay. Well, I'll try and as soon as I get there, I'll probably make the decision. I mean, I'm just entering the area, so while I see these, I'm just buffing up myself with a bit of more armor.
Sure. Your turn is literally just getting through, literally into the gate, and just seeing where these guys are, and literally just 2 of them are in a big bubble of water, and then you got Death, who, well, he's looking quite confused that his infestation spell got a bit shot out of the way. His turn. He moves the hammer towards Death, twists it, and then fireball. Death, make a dex save.
Before it fires, can I react to jumping away?
I mean, if you do a athletics check, I'll allow you to take a hit, but your orb of water will not remain around you. It will stay around where you summoned it.
Yes, it won't. Okay, no, I'll stay where I am. Sorry, Josh.
Never mind.
I thought you were about to use selfless sacrifice for a second, but nope, it's just like, oh wait, no, my water. No, never mind, it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, how far are we? How far is he from Death?
From Death, I'd say, 30 meters? So charge range, basically.
Yeah, no, because if they are close enough, I mean, we need to take in consideration that Fireball is a splash damage, so it's an area attack. So.
Oh, yeah. At the moment, I've pictured it as, obviously, 2 of you went onto one side of the village, 1 of them went on towards the orphanage. So it's kind of like split. So 2 is on his left-hand side, 1's on his right-hand side, and Warlock, you're in the middle because you've just come through the gate.
Okay.
But you're far enough away to be ignoring all this.
What else can we see in the room?
You're fighting outside the church at the moment.
Okay, what can we see outside the church?
A lot of burnt things, mainly corpses. This guy doesn't need to give a shit about the fact that he's hitting civilians.
13 plus 1.
14 plus 1. Alright, you take half damage, and you are going to take...
Angel planet, am I?
25 damage. And that was half. So, yes, the fireball bursts out and Death is currently on fire.
I got 9 hit points. Oh, fuck.
Roll on the floor! Roll on the floor!
Right, Victory, you'll go again first now.
So, how close again is he to the... You just said he's just outside the door, right?
Yeah.
How, just from... this is not me taking action, but this is just me looking. How heavy does it look?
The door?
Yeah, or the building.
They are... I mean, it's a proper stone building, like the only stone building here.
Okay.
The doors are well-made solid oak.
So they're not metal or anything?
No, this is just... They are
well,
wood.
I'm still going to attempt my very bad plan So, because I've got a bonus action of healing word, which I'll do next, but I'm going to do the earth tremor on him.
Yep.
And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cast it on him. I'm going to cast it on the building to try and get it to shatter.
Yeah, that could work.
Because I'm using the environment here, but I'm going to cast it at the highest level, which
She's
is
played too much in my games.
great.
Environments are completely and yes, destructible with my thing. So
I'm just looking at it. So it says, I want to see how you.
If you roll a d20 plus your modifier for magic, it will have to make a roll to see if it withstand it.
It needs to make a dexterity save.
It fails dex.
But I'm not.
It can't move.
I'm not doing it on a thing. And then it says, so 1d6 bludgeoning, but then it's so it's a. At the moment, I have it as a level 1 spell, but I'm casting it at level 3. So how much is that? So that's a d6. So that's another 2 d6s on top. So it's a 3d6. But because I'm casting it on the building, how does that work? Basically, I'm asking Gemma to work out.
So, because it's an environmental one, you're literally just trying, not for damage, but literally just to shake its foundation.
Shake it on top of him.
If you roll a d20 plus your magic modifier, and then I have got a material table on here somewhere.
So I've got. Is it plus plus the spell attack bonus?
Yes.
So 16 plus 6, which is 22.
Give me a second.
Because I'm basically casting it on the environment to try and get the building to topple on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nicole. You shake the building, but this thing is built very strong.
Okay.
And you have seen a few cracks in it, but you didn't do much.
So it didn't do.
No. It's a. You got the feeling that if you had done this on a lesser built structure, like a peasant's hut or something, it would have collapsed. But this is good architecture. This is dwarven architecture.
Okay,
this thing's tough. It's built to last. Earthquakes and stuff.
That's fine. And then I'm gonna cast my bonus. Which is the mass healing word.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't remember who needs the people healing gets it basically. It says up to creatures. So 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. So let me roll a d4.
To everyone.
A d4.
Yes, she's doing it on everyone. It's a area of
modifier, so 6. So you get 10 hit points back, basically.
Warlock.
Yeah, I get 10 creatures.
Yeah, your thing spits out 10 little nurgling creatures that go.
Yeah, so you get 10 hit points, basically.
Yeah.
So
everyone getting 10 hit points. Oh.
Wait, what if you're already on max?
You don't get any more. It's only because Warlock has a special thing that he gets.
I got 19 hit points. I went from 9 to 9.
Yeah, it's to whoever needed it, basically.
That's you sorted Spider.
Question is disengage a bonus action.
Disengage, you've got to use all your actions, so you'll be able to. Disengage is a full action. You've got to do it from the start and say, I'm using everything I have to get the hell out of here straight away. Unless you're a rogue, the rogue is special. So, yeah, Spider, your go.
Can Bob hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell Bob the Spider to attack.
Spider will attack. He will attempt to grapple.
Okay, awesome.
Opposing strength checks.
His strength should be a 14.
You want to roll his dice?
Shall I roll it?
Yeah, it's your pet. You roll your strength.
So it is 14.
No.
Damn.
So, the spider attempts to grapple and fails. Still your main go because it's just your pet.
Okay, that's fine. Where Pixie tried to hit the wall,
Yes.
can I do the same but with a Chaos Bolt?
You can, yes, indeed.
Okay, come on. Right, so 22 to hit,
Yep.
and it's a psychic. Where was yeah, psychic damage of 10. So total damage was 11.
Okay, so it's got 11 on.
So 22 to hit, 11 to damage.
Yep, so the small cracks get bigger and start going up the wall, but it's still holding together. Warlock.
Yes. So.
Yeah, you're seeing them do this.
Yeah. So how far am I from?
30 meters. You can charge in.
Okay. So before charging, I invoke the power of a Shadowfell, and I cast my Hexblade Curse on the on the cleric, I guess, as a bonus action.
Is it a spell level one, or is it a?
No, it's a bonus action that I can do, and it's a curse.
Okay, no, that's fine. If it's a class thing, that doesn't get.
Yeah, it's a class thing. Yes. So it's a class thing. Basically, I can add my proficiency to any damage that I deal.
Yep.
And I crit on a 19 or a 20.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. So yeah, if I can charge, then I just charge to the cleric while cursing it, and I just attack with my bite.
Sure, go ahead.
So it's 18 plus 8, so 24. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah. He's only got 18 AC because he's only got plate.
Amazing. And then the damage. Oh, sorry, it's a Hexblade Curse. Yes, and the damage is 8 plus 5 plus 2. So basically, it's 15 damage.
So your giant stomach opens up and clenches around him. The amulet shines as it basically blocks or notes the attack.
Shatter the amulet.
However, you see, because you're this close, it had one crack in it. A second crack has emerged, and it looks about like it's broken.
Yeah, shatter the amulet.
Okay.
Death, your go. Oh no, sorry, you got your 10 nurglings.
I've got a question. I had my peasant person. What did they do?
They are currently just following you around because, well, they're hiding more than anything.
Can he attack the peasant?
I mean, he could, but he prefers to hide. Because maybe the paladin will win and he will, not have to serve you.
I'm guessing it will be an action to persuade.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then.
So yeah, you've got Warlock. You've got your 10 little creatures around you as well.
Yes, but can I attack with all of them?
Of course you can.
Oh, well, I mean, technically I've already used my bonus action, so
No, they all count as individuals, so they all count as like
okay.
Just so you have on your thing, they have 1 health point each.
Yeah.
And they can do a total of 1 damage.
Do they need a roll, like a group roll?
Oh yeah, you can do it as a group or you can do it individually. It's up to you. I usually do groups.
Charge!
I mean, again, they're just there really for taking damage more than for actually hitting shit. But hey.
Yeah, but you never know. So attack roll. So it's which modifier should I use for this?
They have no modifiers. It's just straight rolls for them.
Okay, so it's 13. So they don't hit.
Nope. So they all go. They swarm it.
Yeah.
They can't get through his plate armor because, again, they're not armed with any swords or anything. They're just literally just trying to bite it with their tiny teethies or clawsies or
And they come back around me.
Nope, it's nearly is, but Death, you're last.
I tried charging him and drop kicking him.
Ooh, yes. Roll to hit.
Natural 20.
So, you drop kick him. And this is where usually his, shield would kick in. However, the pure amount of force that you put in with this, because you got on fire as well, technically it classed the fire as the first slot of damage, and so it negated the fire damage. Unfortunately, it then took your full drop kick. The guy is currently, he's aging rapidly in front of all your eyes. Yes. And very quickly he turns into a pile of bones and then into dust.
Yeah!
Ooh. I'm glad what I did with Mother Teresa and start dancing in his ashes.
Yeah, you start dancing in his ashes.
Can I ask a random question?
Yes.
This random skull.
Yes.
I never Arcana checked the skull, did I?
No.
Can I Arcana check the skull?
Of course you can.
I know it's very random, but then I've got one thing. I want to try resurrect him with the book and offer him as a sacrifice.
You can't resurrect him as his body has turned into atoms and is long gone.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's literally gone into the wind and is now scattered in 1,000 directions.
That's fine. I need.
You think you may have even breathed him in,
Intelligence. Oh, okay. 17 then for the checking the skull.
The skull. So you can tell it is a artifact of the red deity. Not really sure what the red one does or what it's all about. However, whenever you kill something personally, it glows for a second and then stops.
Okay.
But it's got to be when you personally kill something, not your minions. It has to be you personally.
Okay. Well, can we go into the church now?
Yeah, you can go to the church. The remaining villagers are all huddling and basically just offering you all for their lives, their services and whatnot.
I'll still make my way up to the orphanage.
Can I go pick up this guy's hammer?
You can indeed.
Cool.
You pick it, you grasp the hammer, and it lights up, and you will take 12 holy damage as you literally have to drop it.
Radiant damage, okay.
Well,
Could we offer it to the Can we act like? Can I? I say I'm turning into a bloody cleric. Can I pray to the deity to take the hammer as a offering? Because we can't pick it up.
You have the feeling the deity would love to accept it for offering, except it can't touch it.
Sure. One question. Because I'm a celestial, so I'm of celestial origin, and I have resistance to radiant damage. Can I attempt to pick the hammer?
You can attempt to deceive the hammer, yes.
Okay. So I'll try and pick the hammer, even after seeing the the effect that that occurred.
It'll be a deception check, as you are trying to persuade the hammer that you are not a evil thing at all. No, you are a good cleric.
Well, I am actually a celestial being, so I'm not actually trying to fool anyone.
You're all celestial energy, really, in the end of the day.
well, if he gets...
Well, it's a 19 plus 8 persuasion, so 27. 27.
You successfully pick up the hammer after deceiving it into believing you are a true celestial. You have a holy hammer of the Order of the Hammer because they are that original. You have 5 charges of fireball on it.
Ooh.
However, to recharge it, you must go to a holy temple and recharge it through an hour of prayer per charge.
Yeah, good luck praying for that.
Yeah, but that's a good hammer, though.
Yeah, it's also your standard warhammer that does, I think it's 1d12, and it's magical damage. Or celestial, you can put celestial if you...
Radiant, okay.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
gonna terrify the villagers into looting and finding me the best item, and the one that finds me the best item will get a reward to be blessed by my deity.
Okay, they all go off and start pillaging and murdering each other because you didn't say anything about not murdering your neighbour.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't care. Survival of
Warlock,
Yes.
as you're holding the hammer, the obviously the guys you sent towards the town in the first place, they were kind of carrying outside like little shits. But obviously they've come in and finally proclaimed you as the new lord of the village. And the villagers are kind of just accepting this because they're scared shitless of all three of you. Well, all four of you.
Nice.
Yep.
I just have a bit of a speech to the villagers, and
Go ahead.
I'll just to mention that I have gracefully taken the mantle of the local lord after the local lord was so kind to offer it. I'm not making offer it to myself, and I promise that nothing will happen to any of them as long as this village is under our control. So I'll offer my and our protection to the village. And I'll mention...
the villagers stop looting each other at the moment you're proclaiming that because, well, you now outrank the pixie.
Did they bring anything useful?
Nope, because he just told them basically they don't have to.
Can I persuade them?
It's you versus him.
While this is happening, can I go find babies and try to smash them against the wall?
Yeah, you can do your baby murdering finally.
Yay!
You can go through that. I mean, the villagers are quite horrified beyond all belief that you would do that, and are basically taking all the children towards the warlock dude because he's the only one that's offering protection at this moment in time.
Yeah.
No, I'm still grabbing whatever babies I can. I'm just kind of just grabbing their leg and smashing their face against.
I would just not allow any of these. As after my my speech, the town is now under our control. There's no need of any other unnecessary bloodshed.
I need to sacrifice something to my deity.
I think we have sacrificed plenty, and we have gained quite a lot of elements that we can show to our...
Can I at least kill one baby?
No.
I'm going looting. While those two are arguing, I'm gonna...
Yeah, Pixie's looting while she slipped off.
Okay,
Def, what are you doing?
Are there any animals about?
There were a few, but they're kind of singed to oblivion now, except for the ones in the fields. There may be a few pigeons.
Chickens.
And of course rats, because
And
they
the
fucking
seagulls.
survive everything.
And this...
Also,
Do I can I roll to see if I get anything?
Sure, roll a investigation. And I will get my table up.
You're giving me an idea, actually.
10.
10. A otherworldly love poem.
Question.
On land, it will do nothing.
Not even out of sheer luck.
You can try it and get a bucket of something if you want, or...
Nah, okay, okay.
Priest, who you just killed. And maybe the Lord, because he had an education.
I'll see if they got a lot.
A what?
Do they have a library in the town? Like I had to try and...
Library. Oh, no. It might be one at the manor, but not in the town.
Can I get an apprentice?
Yes, you can abduct a villager if you so wish.
I'm gonna roll.
There's one particular one that seems to catch your eye.
Oh God!
A small child boy who was on the dock area fishing with his father at the time. His father's now dead, and he's now an orphan.
Hello, little orphan. What is your name?
Hi, Timmy. That's just a reference for Nicole because she's met little Timmy before.
I'm taking it. Wait, can I Arcana check little Timmy to see what?
Yeah, sure.
Guessing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, go on.
What skills he's got?
Is a level 0.
No, but what class?
He is no class at the moment because he hasn't specialised in anything. He's a level 0 blank template.
Level 0 Timmy.
He has 1 health point.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna take little.
Don't mess up little Timmy. He once became god of an entire reality. And he was a level 0 NPC when the party first got him. And they turned him into literally the god of that realm and universe. I'm not even joking, that's actually what happened. I completely ran an NPC from the first session, just got stuck with the party and then became god.
Nice.
Is the person that sent us there? They're picking us up, or like what's happening?
Well, yeah. Now that you guys are, after you've had your fun and finally, stopped killing everything and you've basically taken it over, you guys are pulled back into the other reality with Big Boy, who is clapping his hands, saying, "Splendid! I have not had such fun in years."
Glad we could impressed.
Now present your case as to why you deserve to have won the trial.
I showed Timmy. You
Okay.
can make him the most powerful sorcerer to ever exist and enslave worlds in your name.
Okay, so Nicole presents little Timmy. What are the rest of you presenting?
And the love poem.
Oh yeah, the love poem, why not?
I'm gonna present the fact that me and the spider killed a bunch of guards and babies.
Sure, you present the fact that you are a mass murderer. Right, you, Warlock.
I present the fact that I conquest the village by assassinating the Lord, and I present the hammer.
Yeah, you do that. He is very impressed by that. And then finally, Death.
Drop kicking people.
Oh yes, the classic drop kicking people. You think while this guy is not really impressed by that, your deity is slow clapping himself, going, "That's my boy." So I think it's very clear who the winner was on that little trial. It was Mr. Warlock. And then when we begin next session, he shall be rewarded justly by his patron deity for winning the trial. And that was the end of the session, because next session you'll all arrive back into where you were.
I've got a question before we...
With obviously all with full health, all spell slots, fully rejuvenated, and all your new goodies.
Can I sell Timmy's soul? An innocent soul?
I was going to get to Timmy in a second, actually.
But, like, okay.
Yeah, you can sell Timmy's soul.
I'm selling the soul of an innocent.
Sure. So, that's this session over and done with.
I'm assuming...
There's your little side mission that didn't really have anything to do with anything, but you got some goodies out of it.
I killed babies, I'm happy.
So we can keep all of this stuff, the Mentagor.
Yep, anything you got on that thing, yep. Obviously, all the people are being sacrificed or staying in the village. Well, you've basically offered it up as your proof of your trial. But any items you guys got, fine. And if you guys paid attention, you'd have understood a little bit of lore that was going on as well, possibly. Maybe. Or you'll see how later on it all connects together.
No, I'm good. I'm happy I killed babies.
This
This
thing in front of us, the Mentagor, just out of character. What's the challenge rating for this? How complicated is this guy?
Do you mean the big uber mega guy?
Yeah.
Do you want the actual answer?
Yeah, no, just I know that, like, like something like
this guy had similar stats to a Tarask.
Oh, to a Tarask, okay.
Well, actually, to be fair, Tarask versus this thing probably be 50-50.
Okay.
And he's considered a lieutenant.
Sorry, what's the name of the monster actually?
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
The Great Trial Master.
Oh wow, that name is really scary.
Which nobody asked. I love nobody asked him at all. What's your name, sir? One of you sold your soul to him. It's like, I don't know who the hell you are, but hey, have my soul.
You know what I wanted to try, the Mentagor. This is an out of character thing. I mean, because now I have this hammer. You know.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw the hammer at him.
No, that you could completely do that. That's the thing. I'm actually prepared for that situation as well.
Yeah, but because it's one of those things that is like, if you don't do that, you'll never know, right?
You want to throw the hammer at him?
I don't know. I need to think. I mean, probably I need 1 week, like 1 week to think if I have to do this the stupidest thing in the world or not.
But yeah, so that was basically a side thing for you guys to get on with while you were. That doesn't really affect anything along the main thing, but hey, it does give you a bit of a few clues about what's actually going on here and why you're here and etc.
You're being trialed by the gods.
Wow.
Possible.
I mean, the boons that we got from these are quite.
The more concerning.
I can't hear you anymore. Is it just me? Oh. It looks like there is no, it seems it's working on my end. But I don't see you guys. I can't hear you anymore. Can you guys on stream hear me? And now Discord is just has just died. Or it looks, or that it looks like that. Let me just try and reset Discord. Yeah, basically Discord just died for some reasons. This wasn't really the case. Let me just start it. I mean, I see the stream is still running. I don't know if you can actually hear me, guys. But let me just see if I increase this. Not sure. I mean, I see the stream is still running. Yeah, definitely it's working. But I'm out from Discord, so I'm not sure if that's something that is shared with the rest of the gang. And apparently I'm having issues in opening whatever. So it is really, really disappointing. Ah, what a pain tonight has been with this. Okay, well, let me just get this. And I can just do yes. So, guys, yeah, I'm so sorry for how things are going tonight. There's indeed something wrong going on with my connection. I mean, I'm checking the stream. It seems it's working. So I really don't think it's a problem with the stream. Otherwise, I would have probably seen this one going, stopping. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. I would probably try and check with the rest of the gang offline, just to see where we are. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I mean, guys, I cannot stress enough. My suggestion for this is watch these adventure, because the Mentagor is a really amazing master. I really love the way he runs the adventure, and I think that the story itself seems to be interesting. Now the question would be, do I throw the hammer to the big guy or not? Because, I mean, he said that the guy could be has the same kind of stats of a Tarask. So if we check the monsters here, so how is that considered? You know, the Tarask, is it a monstrosity? Probably. Turtle, transmuted wizard, aberration maybe, no. Beasts, no. Definitely not a construct. Fey, no. Elements, fiends. It's not here. Probably on the monster manual, maybe like a proper monster manual, like the the standard one. So let's have a quick check on this Tarask. Tarask 286. Just to see, I know that Tarask is quite a huge one. Wow, Tarask. Armor class 25. So Tarask is armor class 25. It has some unbelievable 676 hit points. Don't think I'm going to do any damage to this guy. I mean, what's the armor class? I think it was 25. So we are talking about some really big garbage to... Then we have like some 19 to hit. Basically, it needs to roll a 3 to hit me. So 3 or more, it will be a hit. Reach 15 feet, so not even you can... Well, I mean, I can stay at distance, but then I can't hit with the, with the bite. What's actually the Gargantuan monstrosity? Amazing. Legendary destruction. Some cultures incorporate the monster into religious doctrine, weaving its sporadic appearance into stories of divine judgment and wrath. Legends tell how the Tarask slumbers in its secret lair beneath the earth, remaining in a dormant state for decades or centuries. When it awakens, in answer to some inscrutable cosmic call, it rises from the depths to obliterate everything in its path. Wow. I mean, that's some really great. Challenge 30. God. I think the biggest one that I saw was 26 on some other books. Yeah, let me just send a message to the guy saying that yeah, sorry. Cord stopped working. What is going on tonight? Okay, So, well, challenge 30. I thought that 26 was a lot in terms of challenge, but this is something. Well, I'm not going to throw the hammer at him. Definitely not. Okay. Fine, I guess. Okay, cool. So, I mean, my idea of doing any weird garbage is just not. I'm not doing any of this. Anyway, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. As a suggestion, please do watch these. This adventure, because it's, I mean, I really enjoy playing it, and I think it's a really nice one to watch. So for now, it is everything. I wish you all a fantastic night, safe journeys, always have fun, and as I usually say, probably they're out. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Yes, we have Divinity tomorrow. Bye.